I have kids as young as 2 and 3 that come up to me before the games and do some of my signature calls. And I have people as old as 70 do the same thing. It's absolutely wonderful, man, that I've been able to bridge the gap with everyone. But connecting with the youngest fans is just the absolute best, because it's going to take the fandom into the next generation, the next stratosphere. Sky Miles Bridges. How I got the job is, a team was coming to Charlotte. I got a buddy of mine some CDs with my voice on it. He took it to them, and they let me know, Mr. Daly, look, we got over 500 applicants. Thanks.
The main event from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing winning basketball in Phoenix. He said, quote, "This city deserves it."
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at Houston. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. And for the Suns, sitting just one spot below them.
Well, I think for Phoenix, this is beginning to look like a lost season for them. It's too bad. Their fans had such high hopes coming into this year.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Houston, Kenyon Martin is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's John Wall. Then there's Cunningham. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Pass to Wall. Here's Peterson. Now Wood. That one doesn't drop. Ayton with the defensive effort. Crowder with it. And here's Booker. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. Now Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Cunningham. Tipped away. Bridges outside. Here's Booker. Yep, count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Wall. And the 10-footer finds the target.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Paul finds Booker. Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And it's Crowder missing. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. To the inside. Up top, Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Booker against Wall. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they're able to recover. Peterson, that one's good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Booker against Wall. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
The three knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Rockets trail. Here's Wall. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And rejected. And they'll keep possession. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Cunningham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Drops in the three.
Some speedy shooting from Wall. He gets the pass and puts his shot right up to beat the D.
Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked by Wood. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Suns ball.
Houston making some changes. Cousins, he's checked in for Wood. Tate comes in for Martin. And it's Porter Jr. in for Wall. The Suns leading. Here's Dunleavy. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. Takes the three. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Such a lovely stroke there from Devin Booker. He's a go-to scorer. A nice shot there from distance.
Pass to Tate. Here's Cunningham. Here's Cousins. Soft touch off the glass.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Booker with it. He's guarded by Porter. Bridges outside. Here's Dunleavy. Oh, yikes, not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Here's Peterson. And it's all tied up. 7 points in the game.
Well, this is where Cousins' size helps him to have a passing window to find open teammates.
Booker against Porter. Shot from 12. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Peterson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Phoenix making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And it's Carter in for Booker. Pass to Cousins. Up and over Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Dunleavy. Saric with it. Now Porter defending. Shot clock at 6. And there's Saric on the assist by Smith.
Fighting through the contact. Dario does a great job that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Porter against Smith. Porter the pass to Towns. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Carter with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul.
Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dunleavy. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded by Cousins. Here's Tate. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. 1:09 left in the first. And Dunleavy gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Dunleavy. Pass to Šarić. Shoots over Tate. And it's Phoenix with another.
I feel like for Šarić, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
Covered by Smith. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Woods checked in for Cousins.
Rockets. Christian Wood.
Seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. From 15 feet away. Another one falls for Houston.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Pass to Smith. It's good. And the Suns lead by 3.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And CP3, never shy, Graham.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Christian Wood out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Towns in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Smith outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Carter. Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Porter. Carter can't get it to go. The Rockets trail. Towns for 3. Smith with the rebound. And for the Suns, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Dunleavy. Pass to Johnson. And here's Smith. Here's Martin. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Alley. Thanks.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Phoenix calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Deciding to change it up. Well, Brett, you could light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Crowder finds Bridges. Here's Ayton. Wood grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Crowder left side. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. For Houston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Cunningham. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Pass to Booker. Over Wall. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Houston. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cunningham, covered by Crowder. With the 10-footer. And it's Cunningham missing. The Suns trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Wood against Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Poked loose. And they're on the break. Pass to Peterson. Shoots over Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
First foul of the game. Cousins, he's checked in.
Sean Tate.
Houston in the side wall. Pass to Cunningham. here's Cousins. That one's wide left.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Wall against Booker. Wall, the pass to Cousins. And there it is for him. Cousins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
A nice job of scanning the floor on the pick and roll, and then Cousins terrific at rolling hard after the screen.
Ball finds Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Wall attacking. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Now Ayton. 6 points for him. Excellent D there from Tate.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Paul. Got a hand on it.
I like it. Cousins making impact on the defensive end. Nice to have a rim presence and blocks that shot away. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Puts it up from 12. Ball no good.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Bridges outside. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Ayton with another miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Outside Booker. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker has established that he can score, now showing that he can play make.
Timeout call. Houston.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Rockets trail, and with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Smith passes to Carter. Here's Dunleavy, covered by Towns, pulls up. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And Houston is shooting at 45% of the game so far. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for your Rockets. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. And the Rockets making a change here. He hits the second from the line. 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Dunleavy. The layup off target. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And here's Porter outside. Buries it from 3. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Rockets on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so in the game for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Pass to Cunningham. Now Wall, Booker defending. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul with it. And here's Booker. Clock at 6. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Ayton against Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Crowder, and it's blocked by Martin. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Good on both. 90 seconds into the second half now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the paint. And Wood with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Pass to Martin. Shoots over Ayton. That one a little long. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first personal foul.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Just such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor. It commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Wall with it. 11 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Making some changes. Saric comes in for Crowder, and it's Carter in for Paul. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bridges passes to Carter. And he can't get that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Cunningham. To Wall, beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Peterson. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Ball for 3. The rebound by Carter. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Blocked. Now here's Wood. To the left side wing. Outside Wall. And that misses. That would have put him up. Phoenix is shooting 41% in this game. Bridges passes to Saric. Yes, it's good.
Not to be denied. Dario with determination would finish.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. throw good. Saric.
Well, Saric enjoyed an unbelievable amount of success overseas, and it's amazing how we continue to find these great international stories and how much the sport continues to scour the globe for this kind of talent.
The Rockets with another miss. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Now Carter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Count that one. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Towns slams it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Woods checked in for the Rockets. And Johnson drops them both.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Towns against Johnson. The shot by Towns, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
1:21 left in the third. And here's Porter outside. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Johnson. Carter on the wing. Takes a three. Tate grabs the board.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Substitution for the Suns. Devin Booker. Chris Paul.
The Rockets trail. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Tate. To the middle. And Wood with the stuff.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Porter against Booker. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Porter. Tate's shot is off. Paul passes to Booker. Takes it inside. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
That is a fearless take right there from Devin Booker. The defense bodies him up, but excellent there, finishing off the drop.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Kevin Porter, Jayshawn Tate out there with Christian Wood, and it's Towns in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The Suns leading. Johnson inside, covered by Towns.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And now the Suns fast break. And he gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 7.
And on that kind of play, no one can match up with Paul going back the other way. Just too crafty and too skilled. He's going to do damage.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. And here's Paul. Pass to Booker with the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Wood outside. Over Smith. Wood misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Johnson finds Booker. Now Paul. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Towns against Johnson. The shot by Towns, no good. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Booker against Tate. Booker, the pass to Smith. Over Towns. And some solid defense from Towns. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Porter with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Well, the Suns shooting just 42% so far in the game. Phoenix calls timeout. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Smith. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Thanks for that, Allie. Wall, no good. Now here's Ayton. He's closely guarded. Stolen by Wall. And here's the fast break. Here's Cunningham. Here's Wood. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. But you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Off the inbound pass. Here's Crowder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
Suns ball.
Here's Booker. Goes back up. Peterson with a rebound. And Wood's shown great versatility on offense. But the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
No good on the second free throw.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it from the high post. Tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Fantastic night for Wall. Looks like the guy who tore up the league when he first arrived.
Here's Paul. Hits the close-range jumper.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
If T-shirt Bonanza makes a goal.
Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Wall with it, now guarded by Ayton. Wall against Ayton. The floater. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Wall against Booker. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Wall. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
That's a good find for Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Wall. Booker with the defensive effort. The Suns shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Crowder. And it's blocked by Martin. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
And the second free throw is good. The Rockets shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Peterson. Here's the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Wall. Phoenix no good that time either.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Booker against Wall. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton. Booker's got 23 points. The Rockets trail.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the fourth. Here's Wall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Wall nails them both.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Booker against Wall. Booker with it. Pass to Paul. And here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Crowder, pass to Booker. Knocks down the triple. 26 points for him.
3 points.
And Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
Here's Wall. And he makes it.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Booker with it. Checked by Wall. he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball. Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
1:07 left in the final quarter. Here's Wall. And yep, it's good. Wall's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Wall against Booker. Rockets with a rebound. To the left wing. Here's Cunningham. Off the left rim and out. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Paul for three. On target from range.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Timeout called. Houston. They're behind by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick, who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
Timeout called. Houston. They're behind by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Substitution for the Suns.
Tries a three off the inbound, and they recover it. Gordon outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really
enemies me to make